What's your take on what Toppin is? We saw him what he was on the college level, Scal. What do you think he is as an NBA player?
Okay, so here's the problem, and I don't want to be Mr. Negative over here, but the Knicks need a point guard.
Lay the truth on us. What is it?
Yeah, well, it's not okay. So Obi Toppin is an excellent what we call you could play vertical spacing, which is over the top of the defense and pick and roll. He has great hands and he can finish. Think of the old Stoudemire. Remember the Stoudemire-Steve Nash combination?
Yep.
Unbelievable, right? But then let's go back to college. The Dayton Flyers, and no one talked about this, were one of the better passing teams in all of college basketball. Not just one guy, multiple guys moved the ball, and he really took advantage of that. Now, go to the NBA, 30 teams in the NBA. To me, at this point, with the current roster that the Knicks have, to me, they're the 30th best passing team in the NBA. I don't think they move the ball well. I don't think their superstars are ball movers or playmakers. So Obi Toppin is now forced to do something that his skill set is not, which if they go out there and get a point guard, they can find some guys that can really move the ball and, hit that pocket pass for him for a role, that he's going to put a ton of pressure on the defense. But if they don't get some better playmakers on that team, Obi Toppin is going to be a disappointment. So it's one of those things where good player, you talk about the 64%, go back and look at some of his shots. And a lot of those shots were based off of great playmaking by the Flyers, up-tempo play by the Flyers, which also helps, and good decision-making by the Flyers. So I'm curious on what the Knicks are going to do moving forward. But he'll succeed as well as the ball moves. And remember, Stoudemire was good with Marbury. He was phenomenal with Nash.
No question. And Scal, I think Obi understands that as well. I think he thanked every one of his teammates after he got drafted 8th overall.
Yeah, and he should, because, like I said, they were the best passing team in all of college basketball. And you know what? That's great that he can recognize that and realize that it's not just about him. It is about the way that they played. And I think he could be a very impactful player for years to come. But he can also be somewhat of a disappointment if the pressure starts to build and no one gets the guy easy looks. And I'm going to tell you, from my perspective, I was drafted by the New Jersey Nets, and I carved out an 11-year NBA career. I would have been out of the league in 11 days if it wasn't for Jason Kidd and how much better he made me. And that is really important for guys. Now, I'm not comparing myself to Obi Toppin, but I am saying that he's the type of player that's going to need guys to set him up, which is a good thing. That's a good thing in the NBA, but they got to go out there and get those guys. They don't have them right now.